Hello, hello. Welcome back to another episode of The Evening Word. I am your host, Saxophone Delmone, bringing you love, light, and positivity to your news feed. It is another beautiful November 2nd. And did you have a good day? How was your day? If no one asked you how your day was, I am asking you, how was your day? And I hope it went well. And, if you had a bad day, today now is a chance to be able to get a good word and turn it around. And if you're having a good day, welcome back, and we'll keep the good times rolling. I really like this word, and I think it's really going to strike with Leonard, because we talk about this a couple of times, and it really changed my whole mindset when it came to how I look at my relationship with God, and it's about trusting God. So let's it's November 2nd. Let's get into it. Grow strong in the light of my presence. Your weakness does not repel me. On the contrary, it attracts my power, which is always available to flow into a yielded heart. Do not condemn yourself for your constant need of help. Instead, come to me with your gaping neediness. Let the light of my love fill you. A yielded heart does not whine or rebel when the going gets tough. It musters the courage to thank me even during hard times. Yielding yourself to my will is ultimately an act of trust. In quietness and trust is your strength. Now, those words, interpretations coming from Psalm 1, Ephesians 5, and Isaiah 30. Now, I love this because me and Leonard were talking the other day about knowing God or believing in God, and he put a different spin on it, where it was more about those are okay, and those are some parameters in the relationship with God, but really it's more about the trust in God. Trusting is knowing and believing, but it's it's a different kind of relationship when you have that trust, because you don't have to ask God multiple times for the same thing. I used to pray over and over again for the same thing, acting like God didn't hear me the first time. And when we started talking about the trust, no, you just need to ask God one time. He heard you. And that's where meditation comes in. Sometimes we keep asking, and we never meditate to stop asking, to listen for God to tell us no. And so people will stop trusting in God, and it happens so much because they've asked God so many times for this one thing, but never listened one time to be able to hear it. Just you're not getting it. It said flat out no. You take it to real life situations, like you remember when you were a kid and you asked your mom, "Can we go to McDonald's?" And she goes, "No." Then later, you don't stop there. You don't just "Oh, all right, well then I'll ask next week." No, it's minutes later, seconds later. "No, can we go to McDonald's now? Let's go to McDonald's. Can we keep going to McDonald's?" And say no. And it's not a maybe. It's not if this happens. No, it's just a flat out no. And it just doesn't even happen. Why? Because she said you weren't going. We're not going to McDonald's. Not today, not tomorrow. And no, and what's the reason? Because I said so. And that's the reason. And that's just McDonald's. So if our mom can have that kind of power, stubbornness does not mean anything when it comes to the relationship with God. If God doesn't want us to have it, that's where meditation comes in, because we can save hours, days, weeks, sometimes years, sometimes a lifetime of wanting something that God told us no since childhood. He has different plans for us, and this is not about what we want in life. It's about what God wants in life and exerts through us. And it is our free will to be able to decide if we want to live through God's will or through our free will. And I am learning, the more that I get into this Bible and the more that I have trust in God, not knowing God or believing there's a God or the believe that God knows me. No, like I trust that God is with me, and I am living and breathing through his will and leading the path that he wants to be on, to be able to carry out the task that I am living my life through what he wants. And I gotta say, it's been a blessing in many, many ways. So thank you for joining me and joining us on another episode of the Evening Show, the Evening Word. I am your host, Saxophone Delmon, and I hope if you like the message and appreciate these verses, please hit the like button. Please subscribe to the channel, and I hope that I see you guys tomorrow. So have a great night, and have a great day tomorrow, and well, keep the faith, keep loving each other, you guys. Talk to you soon. Bye.